Hello everyone, it's Kay here and I've come back with some more court cards. Nothing too exciting, but I have enjoyed making the cards that I'm going to share with you, and it's been made around the new Lavinia stamps, which are Faelight Chronicles, designed by Tracy Dutton of Lavinia Stamps, and I just wanted to share some of the stamps that I've bought with you. These little ones are amazing because they just let you do great filling in on branches and all that kind of good stuff. A nice pathway, a lovely little bauble on a tree or a branch at the very least, a lovely little mousey with his own little light, some very tiny little Christmas words. Well, it's not, it's just words for a specific reason, which I'll share with you shortly, and it is to fill in this little mailbox, wooded mailbox with the little door in it. It's all beautifully done with amazing detail, and if you're into fairies and, you know, lovely little things at the bottom of your garden, then these stamps are absolutely glorious. The detail, as I've already said, is amazing. They stamp beautifully time and time again. Even though I have used most of these for my share today, you wouldn't know because I've cleaned them after each use, and it does protect them. As anybody who stamps knows, keeping your stamps clean is really quite important. And then some baubles that just need a little hanger, and then another wee mouse with a mushroom umbrella. How absolutely gorgeous is that? The glorious thing about these stamps is, of course, that whilst there is an abundance of inspiration on Lavinia's site, you are able to put your own slant on things, make cards to suit your own preference, or indeed people in your life. It's entirely up to you. I will leave a link to the site below this video just so that you can go there if you haven't seen it, and then you can check out the stamps that are available there and perhaps have a little go yourself, because it really is huge fun. Now I've got two sizes of cards here. One is, I think this is the what comes down to the A6 size, which is 6.5 by 4.5, roughly speaking, very roughly speaking. But there's one with the Christmas mail. I've got them in sleeves, and I do apologise, but it is to keep them nice and clean. As I expressed in my previous video, I've used Stickles glitter just to enhance the Christmas berries, and highlight I've used metallic gel pens here and there because it all adds to the overall picturesqueness that you try to achieve. Now, I'm not an artist, I'm not very good at colouring and that kind of thing, but you do have highlighting that you can use within the stamp and areas that need to be extra dark, and if you follow that, you get a really good look at the end of your finished card. Another one, oh, that's the second one I did. That one's very different. Just the mailbox on its own, basically, surrounded by the holly and the berries. Again, I've used the metallic pens just to add a little bit more to the fantasy side of the image, and the Stickles glue for a little bit of glamour and to make it a bit more interesting. The next one, oh, I fell in love with this one. The lamp is actually, the street lamp is actually one of the stamps from a previous set, but it lent itself very well to what I wanted to create here, and this time it's a little bit of the holly, a little bit of mistletoe, I've put the little bird in here looking down at the mouse with his mushroom topped umbrella, and then just used a stencil that I also bought from Lavinia's to make hills and define a background, just to make it look a little bit more interesting and give it some depth. I didn't want to fill the page. I wanted it to be about the little mousey here and the bird on the lamppost, but I think you'll agree it's very effective. And then the last one is the boot of this size, and I just put the little floating fairy there, who is clearly looking in the windows to see if she might like to move in. A little bit of edging here just to again frame the picture and give it a little bit of a line to close it in and bring your eye into the center image, which is what it's all about. And one of the little words there, magic, because that's what came to mind as I put the little fairy onto the image. But again, I was absolutely delighted. Stickles, the metallic pens, that all just add a little bit of something to the fantasy aspect of the theme. And then the one that I've just finished now, literally hot off the press, is a combination, and it's a Christmassy kind of theme. I'm not putting wordage, they are blank cards, you know, that so anybody can send them for whatever reason and put their own message inside. But again, I've used the little mouse with the bauble on the branch. This time I've used the pine cones, some foliage, and changed up the colour of the boot. I just made what I think is quite a festive Christmas scene to just show off the stamps. I can't praise them highly enough. As I've said, the detail, if I bring it in closer, you've got all this patchwork affair on the house, the roofing slats that you can darken and highlight and just bring more into that 3D imagery. You've then got the wee mouse with his little nose pointed up and his eye, but when you look at him closely from this perspective, you can actually see his furry little coat and all that kind of thing. It's just glorious, absolutely glorious. I can't praise the designer, Tracy Dutton, or the quality of the stamps enough. They really are quite charming and adorable. So thank you very much for sharing this time with me again today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit more of the collection, or introducing you to the collection if you don't already know about the company. And as I say, I will leave a link beneath the video so that you can pop along. Remember, it's the Faelight Chronicles, and that's how it's spelt. Faelight Chronicles, and it's Lavinia's stamps. Thank you so much once again for sharing this time with me. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye bye for now.